What's up guys, it's Elliot here for another tutorial, and today's tutorial is the British RAF Hawker Typhoon. Now this one was a fighter plane from the British during World War II, and so you're going to need your light gray wool, you are going to need your dark gray, and then after that you're going to want your blue, and then that's gonna be right there. Replace that. You're gonna want blue. Oh, I got yellow already. Sorry. And then you're gonna want red. We will replace the black with that. Okay. So now, if you're building it in the air, you're gonna want to go up from the top. You're gonna want to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21. Right there. So then after that, oops, well, I can probably fix that later. Um, Now this is optional. The bullseye, you can either get yellow, blue, white, and red, or you can use like the small tiny dot. I can show you that in a bit. But here you're going to want to start from there. You want to go 1, 2, like that, and then you want to go 4 back after that. And then you're going to want to go here on the side. And then you're going to want to do this. And then you're going to want to go like this. You're going to want it to be like that. That's how you're going to want it. And then you are going to take your light, not your light gray, but your dark gray wool. And then you are going to want it to be 1, 2, like that. And then take 3. And you are going to do this. So you're going to want something like that. And then after that, you are going to go, let's see, after that, that will be another light gray wool, like that. And then you are going to do this again in the same process, same like that. So you're going to want something like that. Right there. And then you're going to want to go this, that, like that. And then you're going to take your light gray wool and you're going to go 2, 3, 1, 2, 1, 2, like that. And then you're going to do the same thing on the other side. So 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, and then like that. So then, of course, because you're going to want to leave the mouth, that, you know, that small air intake that it has. And then if you want, you can either choose the yellow nose or you can go with white. If you want it to be like the original, then you're going to want you can also use the black. So let me just replace my blue wool for a minute. I can choose the black wool if you want. So it can be like that if you want it. But for my preference, I will use the white wool. So I will do that. And then after that, you're going to want to go 2, 3, 4, and then want to do this, 1, 2, like that. Because I realize it's a bit longer than how I would usually expect it. And then, so after that, you are going to want your gray wool. You are going to want that's that. You're going to want that. And then after that, you're going to do the same thing on the other side. And then do this, 1, 2, like that. And then now, if you want, like I said, here comes the optional one. So you can either do this, you can either do, let's get your blue wool for a minute. And then I'm going to place the stairs because the canopy and the seating will be the final piece. So you can get this, you can do this, and then go one, that, do this, and then and like that, and do this, and then do that, do that, this, and oops, you can do this like that, like the original color, the yellow, blue, white, and red, or you can do the final piece, which I will show you in a minute. And then after that, you want to go here. We can do this piece. We go 1, 2, 3. Do that. Blue. Or you can just do this. You can just do that. But if I were you, I would do the original, which that would be that, 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 so that, that, that. And then you can just get the yellow carpet, which that will be, let's replace the glass. And then you can just do that, just have like the original color, which it may look like, you know, I may have not finished it, but in reality, I did. So you can just do that, get the original. And now we use the light, the gray wool, this, and then after that, you do the same thing on the other side. Oops. 7 back. And then 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, and boom, like that. Like that, and then like that. And then do this. Boom, just like that. And then now we fill the rest of this in. And then now that oh, like that, we fill this part in. So you want a frame kind of like that. And then after that, you're gonna want um, let's see, you're gonna want 4, and then go that like that. So you're gonna want 4 there. Do the same thing on the other side. And then after that, you're gonna want to go 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Like that. So then now, after you've done that, you are gonna want your light gray wool, or your gray wool, sorry, and then do this. And then you're gonna want to go oops, like that. And then that, and sorry, you're gonna want 2, and then add the white stripe, and then do this, like that, and then we add 1, oops, 1, 2, and actually for that, let's use a dark green because it's more of a greenish color actually. So let's fix this up real quick. You actually want more like a dark green color. You can use the dark gray if you want, but we can always just use like the green. It's more of like a greenish color to be honest. So you're just gonna want to fix that when you have the moment. So you're gonna want something like that, just to kind of have the mouth, and then that. I always catch my mistakes later, but and then after that, 1, 2, and after that, fill this out here, and then you're going to want to go 1, 2, fix up the green, and then after that, that will be over here, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So then now you have your dark green, and then now you are going to want to place after 2 back, and then 1, 2, like that. sorry, so you actually want 4 because the tail has to be a little bit away of the stripe. So then now after that, you are going to want your light gray will go back about there. Let's make sure it's actually like right there. And then you're going to want to fix this up, obviously. Make sure this gets fixed. And then obviously you're going to want that counter. There we go. So then after that, you want it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then let's make sure. There we go. So then after that, fill this in. And then yes, exactly right. And then so that, that, and then 1, 2, that, and then you're gonna want 1, 2, up, 1, go 2, 3, back, and then you're gonna want 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, and then you want that. And then so now after that color has been in, you're gonna want your blue to be should probably like right there. So then you want your blue like that. And then you want that, and then you want it may look like France. Then you're gonna want this. So you want something like that for a base. And then now here we add have that, and then you're gonna want this, so place that back, and then you're gonna want oops. And then you're gonna want this. So then this is how your canopy is gonna be. So let's get your glass. Oops, not glass panes. You want this. Let's replace smooth one stop. You're gonna want 1, 2, 3, 4, back like that, and then 1, 2, 3. You just want 3 like that. So that's how you want something like this. So you got the frame. And now you are gonna want let's place gray right up here. You're gonna want it as down here, and then 1, 2, 3. Place that for the front, and then go to here, and then you're gonna want to go on the other side. 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's see, that's matched up. Yep, that's matched up on the same side. And so now, let's do that. You're gonna want, for the start, you're gonna want to go 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You're gonna want to go 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, and then you're gonna want to go 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and then you're gonna want. Let's make sure that's a decent length, same side. So let's do that on the same side. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So we got both of those lined up on those slides. And then now we match up 1, 2, and then we go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. That, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 will be my answer. And just to increase that. Actually, yeah, it's another color like that. And then if you want to place your light here, like right here, you want your blue, white, red. So I'm just replacing that temporary 4. Oh. If you want, you can just do this. That way, you know it's British. If you want to, it's not a big deal. But now let's get back our gray wool. And then we finish up this other wing. So now after leaving 2 out, let's go back on the other side. You want 1, 2. Let's make sure we have this countermeasure. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All the way to that. That counts as 6. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And then that. Boom. Like that. So we get that out. Like out to there. Like that. So there. That is so far your hawk or typhoon. And then now that we got our gray wool, let's just try to fix this. Like that. Like that. Did I leave 3? Oh, I left 2. So it's actually 3 place 2 around there. So then you have that. And then we just increase it by 1. And then after that, so now you got something like that so far. And then let's make sure that's left out. Yep. All that's left out. And then you do this. Boom. You got your hawk or typhoon so far. Now for the wings, like on the wingtips, you're going to want start 4, like right there. That's what you're going to want. And then you're going to want about this. Let's see. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. And then 1, 2. And then 1 out. Like that. And then after that, you're going to want touch this. And then boom, you got something like that for your camo. that for the first. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 3, 2, and 2. 1, 2, 3, 5, and then this. Make sure that, and then after that, I have to leave 3 out. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2. That's 1, 2, 3. 1, 2. That's. And let's fix up the camo. There. So now you have your Honker Typhoon. So now that is the Honker Typhoon. Here's a little outline of that. And then once you're ready, we do this. We'll place that. Boom, boom, boom. So there we have that of your Honker Typhoon. And then now, if you want to build it again, like over here, like if you want the glass canopy, you just do this, do that, and then that's only if you want to. Or if you just want it as a display piece, you just do this. Overall, this definitely can be a display. That. And then you're gonna want your oak stairs. And then this. And then after that, you are gonna want your stone slab. This. And then you're gonna want 1, 2, 3, like that. There. That is your Honker Typhoon. And so I hope you like, comment, and subscribe. I will give you the overview here. So here, this is your camo. And like I said, the nose can either be white, yellow, like that, or it can be even black, like this. It can even be like that. It depends on what your preference is. So you can either have it like that and then do this. That way it looks more like it. Or you can have it how the way I had it, which was this, this, and this, and then that, which is how I had it. So overall, this is your Honker Typhoon, and I hope you like and subscribe, and I'll see you on the next one. Peace out.